Well, hello there boys and girls. Welcome to Scottish Geeks. It's Storytime Sunday again. And today we're going to be reading a rather strange little creepypasta called Alone.EXE. I hope you guys enjoy it. It was around February last year. I was bored on the weekend and I decided to quickly check my Hotmail. As I scrolled through the large amounts of spam emails, one stood out. It was in bold, and the subject read, "Sorry, this freaked me out." What really confused me is that it was sent to me by my friend Max. We'd had an argument a few days ago and hadn't spoken in around a month. The email had been sent yesterday. I suspected he'd been trying to give me a virus, so I ignored the email and I went to watch a few videos. After watching a couple, I began to watch some creepypasta related videos when I had a sudden urge to read the email. When I opened it, it contained a link to a website. The site has since been taken down and just says "sorry" in bold letters. After a few seconds of consulting between clicking on the link or just deleting it, I stupidly decided to click on the link. The website opened and my monitor flashed black and white very fast for around 5 seconds, then suddenly returned to my desktop. A downloader had launched for a program called Alone.EXE. I couldn't cancel it. I couldn't open the task manager to end the program. After it finished, I was forced to click finish and the application launched in full screen and began to play a video. In the video, a man was tied to a chair and crying out in pain. I quickly tried to exit the program but I couldn't. I turned off my monitor, but it turned straight back on. The man tied to the chair was now being approached by a man with a mangled face. His jaw appeared to be broken and slanted to the right. He had only one eye and had long black hair down to his shoulders. The man then crouched down and picked up a butcher's knife. He stood up and ran toward the bound man and violently began to hack at his face. I had to hold back my vomit. The video cut to what appeared to be live footage. It was outside my house. I quickly ran towards my window but saw nothing outside. I went to walk back to my computer when I heard this noise of smashing glass downstairs. I looked at the computer swiftly. The man had entered my house and was making his way up the stairs. As he reached around halfway, he pointed to the camera towards his disgusting face and screamed in a horribly deep and strange voice, "You're all alone." He said this, and as he did, my monitor switched off. My computer shut down. I heard the man walking towards my bedroom door. His footsteps were loud and heavy. He began to cry out in what I can only explain as a demonic tone. It was barely understandable, but I could make out, "Alone." The door then swung open and closed behind him. He stood there, towering over me, and as I looked up at him, I was frozen in fear. I was able to let out a loud scream just before he grabbed me by the neck. What I didn't know is my neighbour had called the police around 5 minutes ago when he saw the man breaking my window. Just as I began to fade into darkness, I heard the sound of police sirens. I woke up in my room just as the police kicked in the door. They ran straight over me as I lay on the floor. I was in extreme shock and I couldn't answer any of their questions. Because of this, I was rushed to the local hospital to be examined. Luckily, I was okay. The man's body was found 12 hours later. He had hung himself in a nearby wood. Well now, that was rather nasty. If there is indeed a moral to this story, it would be, don't click on links you're completely unsure of. Otherwise you'll probably get attacked by a psychopath. I don't really know. But in any case, hope to see you here again next week. But until then, bye-bye.